I have used Portainer for years, and it's great, but I found something that took my homelab one step further. Say hello to Dockhand. If you have been following my journey, you know I'm all about finding the best tool for us self-hosters. For the longest time, Portainer was my go-to. It did the job, it was reliable, and it got me away from the command line when I felt lazy. But lately, I felt like I hit a ceiling. I wanted something more alive, something that is designed for us, homelabers. And with Dockhand, I got all of this, plus notifications, auto updates, and some scheduled jobs, like auto image or events cleanup. So without taking much of your time, let's deploy this bad boy. Alright, here I am on the website of Dockhand. I will select Homelab, scroll down, and here you have the Docker Compose file. So let's copy the content of it. Now I will connect to my server, so type SSH, the username, add the IP address. Enter the password, and we are in. First you have to install Docker Compose on your system. If you don't have that yet, check the installation command in the first comment. Now I will move to the directory where I put all the Docker Compose files. So type cd/opt. Here if I type ls, I have these Docker Compose directories at the moment. Now I will create a new directory for Dockhand. So just type sudo make directory and I will call it Dockhand. cd to the new directory and create the Docker Compose file. So just type sudo nano docker compose.yaml and paste the bad boy we have copied before. Alright, we have one service, which is a Dockhand service. We are using this image. The container name is Dockhand. It will start always unless you have set it to stop before restarting the server. We are exposing the port 3000. We are giving it access to the Docker socket and binding the Dockhand data directory. So type Ctrl O to save and Ctrl X to exit. Now we are ready to start the Docker Compose. So type the following: sudo docker compose up -d. Okay, that was fast. So let's check if it is running. Type sudo docker ps. Here it is. Here you can see the Docker ID, the image we are using, the command, when it was created, and it is up. Now let's see what is the IP address of this VM. Type ip add. Here it is, so I will copy this, paste it in the web browser, and we are using port 3000. Okay, we don't need HTTPS, only HTTP. And we are in. As you can see, I didn't have to enter any password. So let's repair this. Go to Settings, Authentication, Users, and Add User. The username is Big Smoke, and a secure password. Create, and enable authentication, and a refresh. Okay, this looks better now. So enter the username, and the password, and we are in. First I will go to my user profile, scroll down, and I will change the dark theme because it looks really ugly now. So I will go with GitHub Dark. And for light theme fans, just go with Solarized Light. It is the ugliest one, but if you are a light mode fan, I think you will love it. Now let's start the magic. So go to Settings, Environments. In this step we are connecting Dockhand with Docker installed on the system. So click on Add Environment. For name I will type the name of my server, which is Importy, and I will give it a label prod. Connection type Unix socket is OK. The socket path is OK. And here I will enter the IP address of the server, which is 10.23.12.2. Test the connection. And here it's saying it's connected. And let's go to Updates. Here I will enable Scheduled Update Check. Do this every day at 4. Here you can enable auto updates for specific containers, but I will leave it off. Let's scroll down. Here you can enable automatic image pruning, which means Dockhand will automatically delete unused images. So I will enable it. It's set on weekly, 3 o'clock on Monday, which is okay for me. And here I will select the right time zone. Let's see what's under activity. Collect container activity like start, stop, restart is on. And system metrics like CPU or RAM usage. Highlight value changes is also on. So I will leave it so and go to security. I will enable vulnerability scanning. There is 2 different scanners as you can see. I will select both. And notifications. I will enable this later because I have to add notification channels. So hit save, and it's connected. So let's go to dashboard. 95% of you are unsubscribed. If you don't do that in the next 5 seconds, I will come with the boys. And this is the dashboard. Here you can see we have only one environment right now. You can also add another server to this dashboard if you want. Here you can see auto update checking is enabled, vulnerability scanning is also enabled, and activity connection is enabled, and metric collection is also enabled. There is 4 running containers, 0 stopped and 0 paused, and there is no containers restarting now, and no unhealthy containers. We also don't have any pending updates, and here you see the total of the containers. Here it's telling you one more time all containers are healthy. Here you have your CPU usage, your RAM usage, and we have the number of images here, the number of volumes, the number of stacks. So we have 4 stacks, 4 of them are healthy, 0 warnings and 0 errors. And also the number of networks. Now it's still checking which containers are using much CPU. If you go to containers, here you have all your containers, and you can also check for updates. Here you can see these 2 containers has pending updates. To update a container you can just select it and update. It's pulling the new image now. Here you can see it's done downloading, and here it's downloading the Gripe scanner, which will scan this image for any malware. So I will minimize this to let it do its job. And here you have your logs. Select your container. I will go with check MK. And here you can see all the logs. Here you can disable auto scroll or pause the output. And under shell you can connect to your Docker containers directly. So I will select a container. Let's take check MK one more time. Now I'm inside check MK. So if I type hostname, as you can see, it's the ID of that container. And under stacks you can see all the Docker Compose files. It's also showing how much CPU they are using, memory, network traffic, and disk usage. You can also see CPU usage for each container, memory usage, network input-output, and disk input-output. And here you have some action buttons like edit, logs, restart, stop, down, or delete. And under images you can see all the images you are using. Here you can click prune to delete unused images. And confirm. And it's done. Here you have your volumes, your networks. Let's see what's under registry. So you can search for Docker Hub containers directly from here. So I will say Debian as an example. Search. These are all the available tags. Here you can simply pull and scan a container or run the container. You also have the activity here. So this is the activities of checkmk update before. And under schedules you can configure some jobs. Right now these are all the jobs I have. Now let's configure notifications. So go to settings, notifications, and select add channel. Alright, you can do SMTP, so email notifications, or webhooks. I will go with SMTP. I will call this email. Here I will enter my SMTP host. I'm using port 465, the username, and the password, the from email, and the receptionist. I will also enable TLS and test. And it's working, so I will select add. Now to enable notifications, you have to go back to your environment, edit, notifications. Here you can add a notification channel you have added before, and select on which event you want to be notified. As you can see, there is like a ton of them. So I will leave everything on for now, and save. Now I want to add my second server to Dockhand. So I will go back to the user manual, copy this bad boy, and I will connect to my second server. So I will type SSH, the username, add the IP address, and the password, and I will paste the bad boy. I will add a sudo here, and here I will add a secure token. I will type anything randomly, and copy the token, and enter. And it's done. So let's see if it is running. Docker PS, and here it is. It's called Hauser, and under status you can see it is up. So let's go back to the browser, go to settings, environments, and add. For name I will type the server name. For connection type I will select Hauser agent, and the IP address of that server. Here I will paste the agent token. Let's test the connection. That's amazing. So I will go to updates, enable auto updates. I will also enable scheduled update check, activity, everything is okay, security, enable scanning. I will also enable notification for this environment, and add. Alright, now if I go to dashboard, And here it is. Now if I go to containers, as you can see, now all containers are listed. And the same for stack. And that's it. Now you have the best alternative to Portainer running on your system, with automatic updates, mail notifications, and everything. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment. This is Libre-Data, and we are just getting started. See you in the next time.